All right, we're here. We are here. Okay, I don't need that. Um, I need that to be plugged in over here. Here we go. Okay. All right, just bear with me. I wasn't expecting it to start so soon. Usually it starts at a few minutes after. And but we are on commercial and they're getting ready to start right off the bat. Okay. So, first things first, yeah, my good friend Kevin's been letting me know about the about how many streams we've been having. This is stream number 900. 900. So big thanks to Kevin for keeping track of everything. And maybe by the end of year 10, we'll get to stream 1,000. That would actually be pretty cool. Lilia, how you doing? Colin, good to see you, bud. Yeah, versus Ingram. This is also the most healthy that the blue line has been in a while. Other than that, just keep tanking, like Dory said. This is the 900th stream on the same day as the Drew trade. Gosh, it was, yeah, that's right. That's right. Jeez. Appreciate that, Spaceman. Yeah, 900. I think we'll get to 1,000 by the end of this year. Because usually we do, let me see, if we do 2 rounds, 14, 50, we should get to 1,000 by the end of the season. Okay. So it's weird. They looked like they were getting ready to go out onto the ice, and now we went to commercial. So that was confusing. Well, we're here. Appreciate y'all coming over from the members. Sorry I had to end it so fast. It looked like they were getting ready to start the game like immediately, and then we went to commercial. So I'm not sure what we're actually getting. That's weird. Huh. Okay. Is what it is. There you go, Godzilla. But we're getting we didn't get Jari. We did not get Jari. We got Ingram tonight. So that's where we are. They didn't trust us enough. They didn't want to give us Jari. So it is what it is. Not much you can do about it. Oh, hey, Rosado. She won her second round match. Very cool. All right, MJ. Appreciate you, man. So yeah, MJ, in terms of what we were talking about at the end of the members stream, just how that was kind of my thought about it, right? Was that if there, since there is a United States Hall of Fame, Jameson said, I didn't know there was a U.S. Hall of Fame museum until you're short. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of how I felt about it. Like, what else would the U.S. Hall of Fame be for? You know what I mean? That's what makes sense to me. But, you know, I got a kick out of a lot of the comments. I mean, people with some seriously strong opinions about it. You know what I mean? But that was my thought, was that if he really wants to have access to the puck, he needs to get a hold of the U.S. Hall of Fame. Yeah, there's here. Let me share the page here real quick. Here we go. So yeah, there's the United States Hockey Hall of Fame. It's in Minnesota, and you can buy tickets. It was established in 1973. Yeah, you wouldn't know it, right? You wouldn't know it. But here's the whole. They got a whole website. I've never been there, but yeah, exactly. You wouldn't really know it. You know what I mean? But there is one. So Yeah, that was kind of my thought, was that considering that, kind of felt like, okay, well then have the puck there. But I mean, I understand the feeling, like, that people feel like he shouldn't have it on his mantle or whatever. But anyway, no Draisaitl tonight. No, he's out for the rest of the regular season. You never saw it there, MJ? Philip, what's our magic number until elimination? I don't think we're at that point yet. We're not at that point just yet. We're getting close. But there's just too many variables with the other teams. I'm not sure what the number is, but I don't think we're going to hit that for at least another 4 or 5 games, even if we keep losing. MJ says, yeah, the puck would be much safer in the hall rather than Hughes's hands. Sure. I saw one person. I mean, I made this short because I just saw people making some crazy comments. I saw one person make a comment on an article that he only wanted the puck because he was going to need money later on in his future after some bad divorces. And you just have to shake your head, So we still have commercials. That's so weird. It looked like they were going to start the game, and I guess they're not, but that's okay. What's my score prediction? 4-3 Panthers. 4-3 Panthers in the shootout, not even in overtime. Yeah. Hi, Lilia. So Donna's actually here tonight. So Leia is in the bedroom with mommy. She likes to hang out with Donna when she's here. But sometimes during the intermission, she'll come this way. And you wonder what the headlines in the papers will be once the Panthers get eliminated. Well, I guess it depends on what paper, right? There will be some celebrations. Just put it that way. There will be some celebrations, unfortunately. Yeah, MJ, it was wild. Hey, Ryan. Ryan says 5-3 Oilers. Lilia says 5-2 Edmonton. She is, yeah, Lilia. She's a good girl. She's really pretty. We were outside playing and running around earlier. She loves to chase the stick now, and she loves to come run and get the stick out of my hand and just run and play with it. Just really interesting, because that was Fluffy's favorite thing to do, was the stick. Dylan says in the 10th round of the shootout. God damn. Oh. Okay, but you want to know, Dylan, but it's got to be a Samoskevich goal. That's, if we're going to go crazy, right? If we're going to go with things that will never happen for 2000, Alex, it's got to be a Samoskevich goal in the 10th round of the shootout. So who would we put up before Samoskevich? So Bennett, Kachuk, Verhaeghe, Lundell, Ekblad, Forsling, Greer, Benning, and Luosterainen before Samoskevich in the 10th round. On the commercial, MJ. Last time I used this camera to try to show her bed, and the damn camera malfunctioned. Why will the Panthers win? I think the Panthers will win because Maurice says that they've got their juice tonight. So this may be the last game of the year where they actually try. Panthers are in tank mode, activated until Kyle gets home. Then they're going to ruin the tank. Jameson says the Panthers glow up is real. I counted over a dozen or so fans at the Canucks game on Tuesday. It was, are you trying to say it was a Flying Fluffy Hockey majority of the lower bowl? Tons of Marchand jerseys, too. That's nice. Yeah, Leia definitely notices that Kyle's gone, for sure. All right, so we've got puck drop. Wow. That's crazy. It's the first time since game 2 we've had our top 5 in. Yeah, hot dog. Isn't that weird, right? There's no nervousness. It's definitely got a different feel to it. That's for sure. Kachukton says Pomo needs to find his glasses from about a year and a half ago. Boy, Pomo, that Barkov injury cost Maurice a lot of hair. He has definitely lost some hair this year. Now, during the intermissions, JC will be back with us tonight, and Kyle might join us as well during one of the intermissions again. Hey, Bao. Yeah, nothing to feel anxious about, right, MJ? Just nothing but fun. There's a Panthers jersey behind Maurice. I believe it was. Oh, Randy's going to talk about. Hey, JC, how you doing, bud? Do I think Coach Q passes the coaching wins record now? How many does he need? He's no youngster. In hindsight, should we have traded for a center in the first week after Barkov went down? I don't think so. I don't think so. You can't replace what he brings. And I just don't think with the way this season has gone, it would have made much of a difference. I really don't. But I understand. I understand what you're saying. It's something to think about. But I think the way this season went, it just seems like it was destined to go this way. No, that's true, MJ. Not many NHL coaches can do what he did in the last 3 years. That's for sure. Quinville has 1,006, Maurice 949. So Maurice should get to 1,000 next year. If we get 5 more wins, yeah, he should get to 1,000 next year. Right? Maybe close. Hopefully. There's Ingram with the save. All right. Yeah, it's not the intensity is so. I mean, we're so used to playoff hockey, right? And you just sit there. I know Kyle and I, when we're streaming the games, man, the playoff games. By the time I'm done, I need a shower. Like I'm just soaked. Yeah, Maurice is only like 5 years older than me. Hey, Chris, how you doing, bud? We're doing okay on eBay. Ebbs and flows, you know what I mean? The stuff that I sell is papers and documents and photos mostly. So the high shipping costs hasn't really dinged us all that much. I can still charge $5 shipping, and they can buy 4 or 5, 10 things for $5 shipping, and I don't really lose all that much. It goes better when you put things on heavy on discount, that's for sure. The last week has not been great. Last week hasn't been great. But there's always ebbs and flows to it. Now, Patel said now Josh should get stoned for this game because of the Stanley Cup final. Second period. I got to time it right. If I take a hit too early by the third period, I'll fall asleep on the microphone. I got the coffee. So you drink the coffee in the first period, then you take a hit during the intermission after the first period, and then by the time the mid-third comes and I'm getting ready to fall asleep, I drink the rest of the coffee, and then I'm good to go through the recap. There's a science to it. Oh, did I miss the super chat? Hey, thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you, buddy. Much, much, much appreciated, man. Even with trading for a center to get us to the playoffs, no other center would be able to replicate Barkov. Yeah. Yeah, when that happened, it's just, hey, look, at least we still have the core all signed. They can come back. Well, we definitely look like we're skating tonight. I don't want to praise them too much. Oh, look out in front. So I'm at 15-18. I got to clear the puck. Good save, Bubba. I don't like it. Because Edmonton's desperate for points, too. They're not guaranteed anything just yet. Ooh, another big rebound. Can we clear? Finally. Yeah, gas here is about $3.50, so it's not too bad. Jameson, yeah, E2's in the lineup tonight. Yeah. Yes, sir. He took Hinostroza out and left fake Reinhardt in. I think it's a size thing. Yeah, the airport gas is always more expensive. We're not too bad off at $3.50. We've only gone up 50 cents here. We were at $2.99. Now we're at $3.49. So not the end of the world. You're pushing $4. It'll come back down eventually. Oof. All right. Well, we look like we have our legs tonight. That's for sure. Oh, can you misplay it? Let's go. Lundell loses it right along the boards. What were you doing, buddy? Ah! Fast moving period of play. We're already under 13 minutes. Mikula kind of lost sight of the truck puck there. Let's go. Luosterainen, was that Boquist? Unbelievable. that they ended up with Ingram as the starter now. Oh, God. Benning got smushed along the wall there. Jeez. Oh, here we go. Offsides? All right, we finally got a commercial. Yeah, exactly, Patel. They're playing like they care. That's exactly right. It might be the last game of the year that we play this way, but they're definitely moving their legs. Hot Dog says Ingram either plays really good or really bad. Oh, that's what they got now, right? Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Jeffrey. All right. Let's edit this. Kyle usually does the banners, so I'm just not in the habit of doing it. Okay. Appreciate that. Tell says if it wasn't for the tank, I could have seen them winning all 4 games and be in the hunt. I guess the Panthers don't want to give up their pick to Chicago so soon. I have a sneaking suspicion that because there was a clear delineation between they won those 3 games in a row, and then all of a sudden it was like everybody got the memo that like, okay, stop, we're done. Because they were playing hard. And so I just wonder if Zito has his eyes on a couple of the prospects, hopefully defensemen. I mean, while I'd love to have McKenna, we could use a top 10, possibly elite defenseman. We could definitely use that. The prospect pool at Charlotte on D is not over brimming. There still could be some good kids. I know some of you like guys like Ulsher. Philip, yeah, I don't know what happened with Ottawa this year, but the Atlantic is a lot more competitive. Hot Dog, I'm not going to pretend to know any of the prospects. That's unfortunately one thing I don't have a lot of knowledge about. I tend to listen to your all's opinions on those things. As we get closer, I'll start watching some film of a few guys. We haven't really had a high draft pick in so long. I haven't really paid attention over the last few years. But, maybe we'll do something like if you guys made a list of some prospects you wanted me to look at, maybe we could do that at some point. We're going to have time during the playoffs, right? North Carolina just lost. Rip everyone's brackets. All right, shots are tied at 4. It's been a pretty active game. I don't think anybody's had any real good chances. I haven't heard Goldie yell one time. Rodriguez just wide. Samo misses. Come on, go get it. This is the one thing that we just don't cycle the puck in the offensive zone nearly as effective as we had in the past. Like, we're usually one shot and done. We just don't keep possession at all like we used to. course, no Barkov, no Reinhardt, no Marchand. Oh no. Jeez, that could have been ugly. All right, we're passing the 10-minute mark. You can tell Florida wants this game. Whatever energy they have, they're going to give it tonight. Where's the puck? Be careful, Ekblad. We don't need a cross-checking, borderline boarding penalty. Watch it. There he goes again. He's going to get called if he keeps doing it, because sometimes he gets a little bit too aggressive. And we can't clear the puck either. Here we go. Oh, there. No call. Okay, that's good. I guess we didn't trip him. Jeez, McDavid, what a move. Uh-oh. Here we go. Get out. Come on. Reinhardt. Hey, all right. There you go. Beautiful. That's it. Send him to the bench. Send his ass right to the bench. Can't have that. Nope, you're out. Right back to the AHL with you. Well done. Who made that pass? The pass from Benning. Look at that. I'll just keep bitching about these guys then, I guess. Oh, I got to text my dad. I forgot to text him. Where's my hope? I wonder if he texted me at all. I'm all out of sorts because I don't normally do everything. Okay, here we go. All right, good stuff, eh? All right. Reinhardt is inevitable, right? I know, from Benning to Reinhardt, the two guys I keep bitching about. At least I haven't lost that skill. Okay, good stuff. You know, if we win 15 straight, we might make the playoffs. I'm kidding. Here we go. Shoot it. That hasn't changed. Rodriguez. Just once. Samo, just give me one goal, man. That was a good shot. And we drew a penalty. All right. Ooh, is Greer okay? He don't look like he's feeling too good. All right. So who should I complain about now? Who should I bitch about now, huh? We got a twofer on that one, Reinhardt and Benning. So I've tried bitching about Samoskevich until he's scored, and Samoskevich is immune. He's completely immune. You're wearing your Rhino jersey, didn't know it would summon Rhino's power into fake Reinhardt's juju. Yeah, even Reinhardt can score, but Mackie Tagovailoa can't. Patel says Sinistroza and fake Reinhardt have more goals than Samo in 4 months. Oh, he needs to go back to 25. He really needs to go back to 25. And she says, what if there were two players on the team that had exactly the same name, like Mike Smith or John Johnson? I think the Dolphins had something like that at some point. Didn't the Dolphins have two like James Johnsons or something? Samo's last goal. Let me see. I know he had a goal after the Olympic break that got called back because of offsides. But his last goal was February 5th against Tampa. And then before that, it was January 25th against the Blackhawks. And then before that, it was December 11th. So, yeah. He's got 2 points in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's got 2 points in the last 11 games. Hey, guys. All right. Chucky, I thought you were going to take that shot. Jones, Lundell, back to Jones. There's the shot, rebound, but Chucky's not there. Fires across, it's out. Jones has to recollect. Back to Chucky. Was that onsides? If they say so. Jones. Back to Lundell. Shot, rebound. Nobody's there on that side of the ice again. Jones, Bennett, back to Jones. Back to Bennett. Jones at the top. Rodriguez, shot, rebound, wide, loose in front. Lundell can't shovel it in. Kachuk loses it. We're still battling, and now Edmonton's going to clear with 50 seconds left in the power play. So still got Jones out there chucking. I think we're changing now. Here comes Boquist. And there's Mackey with Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe behind. Battle along the boards. Boquist moves it along to nobody. Samo at the edge. Back behind to Boquist. Verhaeghe back to Boquist behind the net. Luosterainen is out in front, I believe. And we lose it again, and that's going to do it. 5 seconds left. Bing, bada, boom, boom, nothing. The wind blows, he loses the puck. Boquist again with the shot, and we'll take the face-off. Poor Samo. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. He'll be fine, right? Great White. If I wasn't a Panther fan, what team would I follow? I don't know, because, I was a Panther fan since they came into existence, right? I suppose if the Panthers would have never come into existence, would I have become a Lightning fan? I don't know. JC says, Samo has a really bad case of sophomore blues with the touch of the yips. That's about right. There we go. Okay. Samo will be fine in San Jose. Son of a bitch. Yeah, Samo's trying to score. He wants a night off. He knows that if he gets a goal, he gets a night off. Yeah, Samo needs to put on 25. He needs to at least put on 10 pounds. Something. I told you, the plan is you guys are supposed to get together and kidnap Sam Iskevich and you bring him here for the summer. I got 3 acres of yard work. He can chop wood. All right. Well, I'll put the weight on him. All right. I was a personal trainer for a long time. I'll get his ass in shape. You guys just get him here. I got plenty for him to do. I'll even buy him a new chainsaw. Yeah, just get him ready for next season. Exactly. All right, holding it in the zone, and now it's immediately out. And that didn't look on sides to me. Oh, right there. Damn it. How would Samuel do on the Leafs? It's reverse psychology. It looks good again. I don't know how Samuel. I don't know that he could handle Toronto. Like, I give him a bunch of grief, but there's nobody. He doesn't have a bigger fan. The more I bitch about him, the more it proves I love the kid. I'm trying to bitch and complain the kid out of his. He's been immune to it. I still have a feeling he's going to be given another chance next year. Chainsaw scare the crud out of you. It's quite an invention, right? All right, 4:17 left. Oilers controlling the puck behind the net. Jones with a good play to get it out. Mikkola and Luosterainen, and we're in the zone. Good stuff. Yeah, they're skating tonight. That's for sure. Where the hell did that go? All right, so we got another save. Bex, I wonder if they'll do the third jersey now. Remember, I kept saying that I felt like they wouldn't do a third jersey until we didn't win a cup, because you don't want to have competing merchandise, right? You don't want to make the fans compete between buying a third jersey and buying the cup merchandise. So maybe this year, since we're clearly not winning, maybe they'll give us the third jersey now. Geez, Ralph's shooting them 12-6. Was that icing? No? Okay. It's weird. The sound is weird a little bit. It's almost like I hear a flag in the background. Like, you know how a flag sounds in the wind? I don't know if it's just my headphones or what. It sounds like crackly or something. You Jameson heard a rumor there'll be another reverse retro style league wide again. Kyle didn't even buy me the last reverse retro. How much is a reverse retro Forsling at this point? All right. Come on, let's get the puck out. Good job, Nosik. Out. We're playing a good game tonight. No doubt. It's not quite perfectly Panthers hockey, but we're playing a good game tonight. They got their legs for sure. That's damn good puck movement by Edmonton. Saved by Bubba. Still moving it around. Man, I got a bad feeling we're going to take a penalty here. Good save, Bubba. All right. Nice save through traffic. Okay. Why we never wore a second? I like that blue one. I've got a jacket that's the blue. Ottawa won. Yeah, they're not going to go away, are they? Well, Leia is in the bedroom with mommy tonight. Okay, let's go. Good stuff. We're playing defense tonight. We're playing defense tonight. Now we got to play 3 periods worth. But we're definitely playing well. Kulikov, Greer. Is there anybody there with him? Behind the net, but nobody came in. All right, Rodriguez. Samuel, get into position, kid. Oh my God, it's in the net. Oh, it was Greer? Son of a bitch. I thought it was Samoskevich. Damn it. Well, we'll take it. All right. I thought for a second it was Samoskevich getting his stick on that. All right. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. An almost goal by Samo. Yeah. Benning got his second assist. We're never going to get rid of him now. Oh, there we go. Here's JC. Okay. Let me get this together here.
Solid as a first period, the Panthers on the road and played in a while, and the reason is that their positioning has been just spot
on. Okay, we're good there. Boy, this is really my headphones are giving me problems here, but I can still kind of hear things. All right. Benning watched my channel and took it personally. Yeah, Samoskevich would have hit the crossbar, right? I think my microphone is the headphone jack on my microphone is going. Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit better for me. All right. Yeah, Benning watched the channel and took it for. Wouldn't surprise me. All right, JC, I'm ready when you are. Here we go. Not yet? Okay. I'll stand. Oilers are 14-17-1 without Draisaitl. Yeah, where was this against the Canucks? Yeah. You know, this team has 2 speeds, right? Really good and not really good. You know what I mean? Like it seems like a lot of times there's no in between. But we'll see what Edmonton brings in the second period. All right. We good? Okay. All right, buddy. How you doing?
How are you?
Oh man, look at what you got on. That is sweet.
All right, buddy. How you doing? How are you?
That is. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you, man. How's Kyle? How's everybody? How's Donna?
Everything's good. Kyle, he they didn't go to the zoo today because Grandma hurt her ankle,
Yeah, I
and
saw earlier.
they were gonna go on the party boat tomorrow, and apparently 12 to 14 foot seas offshore tomorrow.
Okay.
That's what so they're not going. Obviously, that got canceled. So he's fine. He's gonna go boogie boarding, and he's got them taking them all. He's just he's he just tells my parents or tells brother Gene, "This is what I want to do. Take me. Let's go."
Must be nice.
Yeah,
Must be
exactly. Right?
nice.
Yeah, he's got chauffeurs. He's got my credit card. He's loving life.
I'll trade
So,
spots with him any day.
yeah, right. No joke. I know. I need to come. I always say, well, my mother used to say about my dad. She would say she wants to come back as one of my dad's dogs.
If I had to pick, I want to come back as one of your dogs, dude. That's for damn sure.
Yep. Yep. So, all right, brother. I gotta go do my recap. You got the show.
Yep.
Thanks.
What's going on, chat? Everybody, thanks for joining us. Sorry you got me again today. What's going on, chat? Everybody, thanks for joining us. This is JC Bex. Yep. Hello, Jameis. Hello, everyone. This is JC. Before I get into anything, quick shout out to Patel and to Great White. Thank you guys for everything you contribute to this channel. It means a lot to all of us, dude. Really. What's going on, David? But Great White and Patel, you guys are amazing. Thank you, and everyone else that joins us every game, every week for all the shows. You guys make the community really fun. So thank you to all of you guys. What's going on, Bovar? So how about that baby Reinhardt goal, eh? How about that baby Reinhardt? Are we keeping him, or should we get rid of him at the end of the season? We're going to judge him off of that one goal. Are we keeping him, or should we get rid of him at the end of the season? There's probably an echo. Hold on. All right, what about now? Should be better. Definitely hit that like button. Thank you for the reminder there, Drifter. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's free. It just helps us out. So trade the real Reinhardt? No way, Frank. No way. Though, if we had to trade one of the big names on the team, who would it be? My vote would go to Verhaeghe. I would trade Verhaeghe. Even though I like the guy, I'd trade Verhaeghe. Do I follow March Madness? Not really. Hockey's basically the only sport I watch now. It used to be baseball, but after what the Marlins did to us, every time we won something, I can't even follow baseball anymore. Yeah, they're definitely. I think they're ready to play today, just to kind of put a nail in the coffin of Edmonton, just to prove the point that we own Edmonton. Yeah, I don't. Even if they do win, they're definitely not making the playoffs. It's just to prove that it's the Edmonton Panthers at this point. Like, we just own Edmonton. Yeah, but if we trade Verhaeghe to Toronto, who do we get back? And I wouldn't want anybody from Toronto, if we're being honest. I wouldn't even take Matthews for Verhaeghe. I would love to get Montour back. That's one guy that I loved watching him play on our team. Him and Gudis, those are two that I'd love to have them. Yeah, I'm with Kate. As long as we beat Edmonton, I'm happy not making the playoffs. Just beat Edmonton. And if we can beat Tampa the next time we see them, I'll be happy. Scientists, I agree. I think we need a defenseman before anything else. I know the goalie situation is a bit tricky because we still don't know if Bob is even going to retire or if he's going to sign a contract. But I also kind of feel like if he was going to retire, he would have said something by now, and we would have moved him by the deadline. So I actually want to see Cooper Black as well. I want to see what he can bring to the table. Oh, that's it. No more Tampa. I thought we played Tampa one more time there, Ryan. Yeah, it seems like everyone hates Gudis at this point. Like it's kind of surpassing the Nick Cousins hate, and for some reason, everybody hates Nick Cousins too. So I like facing Montreal. It's always a fun game with Montreal, but they're so fast. Such a young team. I'm with Glassman. I think Tampa will be knocked out in the first round. I think they won't expect it, and it's bound to happen. Nick Cousin looks like Justin Bieber. That's funny. Yeah, going back, I think a defenseman is what we need, considering the league is getting faster, especially the East. So I think we definitely need a defenseman. I agree. It was I agree with you, David. That Gudis knee definitely shouldn't have happened. I don't like it. Definitely don't like it. But I wouldn't be mad if he came back to the Panthers, to be honest with you. I really don't care. It's not like the rest of the league likes us anyway. So just throwing Gudis back on here would be icing on the cake for the rest of the league. Now, if Gudis did that while playing for the Panthers, the league would be in boycott. I don't think any teams would dress against us. It would just be ridiculous what they would be saying about us. This one, I actually don't know. This was gifted to me by somebody who works for JetBlue, so they gave me this hat. Yeah, Kulikov is definitely not getting any younger. It seems like he's been in the league forever at this point. Yeah, but Gudis, I would take back Montour. I would take back in a heartbeat. I'd probably give up. I'd give up Samo, a second round pick, and Belinsky's to get Montour back. Texas beat BYU. Sure, they did. Team fell off after losing Jones. I agree. It definitely did. We did take a big hit on that one. I would like Tippett back, but where would he fit in our system? Like, on the power play, he'd be elite on if we were able to get him on the power play. But that's basically all I think he'd be able or capable of doing for us. Now, as far as like elite power play, shoot, I wish Mike Hoffman was still around if that was the case, because that guy was just automatic on the power play. I didn't like OEL. There was just something about him. I guess maybe it was just having to say OEL. I just didn't like. I didn't think he was a Panther. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad he was here and we won it with him, and because of him, he did contribute. But I don't consider him one of those like Panthers great story where they move on and you're like, darn, he's gone. We should draft a 17-year-old. Sure. Yeah, we are a defensive team first, even offensively, just like our forecheck, the way we play our game. It's more defensive mindset as opposed to that first year when we made it to the cup, when we had Duclair and all of them, and it was just like a run and gun every time, just take it up and outscore everybody. Cruz, I definitely miss Lomberg. That's one guy that, oh man, that one hurt to see him go. And he went for, I think it was what, $3 million. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I think he left for $3 million, which if Florida offered him $2 million, if you think about it, based off of taxes and all that in Canada and the differential, that's technically what he's making over there. He should have just stayed. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'll add him to the list as well of players that I would take back in a heartbeat. Montour, Gudis, Lomberg. Just those three. Give me those three anytime. I wouldn't take Tarasenko back. I would not. I would. I'm glad he came in when he came in, but I would not. Unless like it was for a bag of peanuts, like if it was the equivalent of what we got Marchand for. But even still, if you think about it, we shouldn't have to pay as much as we paid for Marchand, even though we didn't pay anything for Marchand. But I wouldn't take back Tarasenko. Yeah, if Lomberg, Montour, and Gudis were still on the team, for sure, we would have three-peated, four-peated. That would have been great. Toronto will do anything to move anybody, but then at the same time, like I look at a lot of these guys in Toronto, and it's look at Marner, for example. Marner's flourishing in Vegas, and it's that whole media and their shitty fans. Excuse my vernacular, but once they leave that atmosphere, it seems like the players just prosper, and it's all that media and the players and the fans. It's just there's a stink in Toronto, in that locker room, in the arena, that city itself. No disrespect to the people of Toronto, but there's clearly something there that's it's just a black cloud over that organization. I wouldn't say they're cowards. They're divas in my eyes. All the Toronto, they're all divas. Yeah, like Lawton, Roy, McMahon, all these guys have done so much better once they leave. Same like even the one guy that they're supposed to have, who is it, Domi? Who's that guy's such a rat. I don't understand how Domi doesn't get as much hate as Gudis or even Cousins, for example. It's on Nick Cousins. Like Max Domi should be getting so much more hate. That guy's the biggest rat. Always punches people when they're not ready, and he's supposed to be the tough guy there. And nothing, not a peep. Your captain goes down and nothing. I don't know. Toronto's lost the plot. Monty did give up a bunch of shorthanded opportunities, but I'll still take Monty any day of the week. I do remember the "We Won Florida" chants that'll live in infamy. The same as like, so you remember the Gudis scream at the goalie? That image is ingrained with the audio of "We Won Florida." So every time I think of either one of those two memories, that one memory is what comes up. Just Gudis screaming and "We Won Florida." Yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't love Gudis? As a matter of fact, hold on, I'll pull up Gudis for you guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Here's a little custom goodies. Had to get it. No, but if you look closely though, it's actually Brent Burns and just painted over to be a goodies. So I love goodies.
Is that really a Brent Burns painted over?
Yeah, it's Brent Burns. So if you look at his face.
Oh yeah.
That's
Brent
Burns.
Crazy. That's wild.
And the only reason why I figured it would work is the beard. It's the only figure that had a beard. So I was like, yep, right. It's got to be Brent Burns.
Yeah. I don't think he would have gotten away with Joe Thornton.
No, definitely not.
Probably
Way
not.
too big of a beard at that point.
Yeah.
All right, we're fantasizing about who to bring back on the Panthers. The consensus is Gudis, Montour, and Lomberg.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, although we wouldn't do so bad without Stenlin too, but yeah. Huh.
Forgot.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, I'll see you on the next one.
I'll see you next one. Thanks, bud. All right. We're gonna go start some hockey here. Let me unmute myself here. Okay, now let me change this. Got a penalty already. Okay. Who do I think passes Mackey's goal total first, Reinhardt or Vinny? I don't know. It's a good question. I would have said Hinostroza, but they put him back on the bench, so I don't know. I will admit Reinhardt has looked a little bit better each night that he's played. All right, so now we got to kill this thing off, huh? We'll see if Edmonton decides to play. Boosh. McDavid with the spin move. You're going to have to do more than that to get past Mikkola. Or maybe that was Lundell. Keeping them to the outside. McDavid, can we get to it? No. How about a shorty? Huh? Uh-oh. Now they're getting in. Whew. Lundell just thumps it in. I miss all of our Marchand shorties. $43 seconds left. Good job. Can we get the clear? No, not quite. Now Nosek Rodriguez with forcing an Ekblad. Let's go. Nope. No, Rodriguez still not sure what he's doing with that puck. Rodriguez just being an absolute pain in the ass. Finally, they get the puck away from him with 8 seconds left. Still going to have another shot off to the side. Penalty is over. Good kill. Still can't clear, though. Shot. Oh no. Here we go. Nah, just dump it in. Right? There you go, Bennett. Just dump it in. Benning, here we go with this guy again. All right, save. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. David says, I might pass Mo in goals. Okay, let's go. Uh-oh. Good job by Kulikov. Huh. Benning with a check and knocked the guy off the puck. Yeah, he definitely watched my podcast. Benning definitely watched the recap. There's no doubt. Maybe we'll give Benning a mulligan for the other game, since it was Benning and Sabrango. So maybe we'll just blame him, right? The tank was planned. Oh, you're talking about because all the wives are about the same level there of pregnancy? Detroit beat Montreal? No shit. Well, I guess they're not choking it up just yet. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Yep, 3-1. That helps Detroit's case out a lot. And now Montreal better watch itself. The Jackets won. It's getting tight in the East. Good save, Bubba. Good job. It's so weird. It's 2-0. I'm not used to us winning. Yeah, Detroit holds on now, but you've got the Canadiens at 84, the Bruins at 84, the Wings at 84, the Islanders at 83, the Penguins at 84, the Jackets at 83. It's getting crazy down the stretch. I mean, it could be any combination of those teams. I mean, Penguins have been in the top 3 all year, but they're not guaranteed there. None of these teams are guaranteed playoff spots, that's for sure. Any one of them could end up out. And then the Senators are there at 79 points, kind of a long shot, but not completely out of it. Hey, Omar. It explains why the whole team caught the swaggy bug. Good point, Olechka. That's a good point. Frank says, I expected a bounce back first period after falling to the elite Vancouver Canucks. Good Good point, Frankenstein. Good point. How nice of the Panthers to decide to play a hockey game tonight, a real hockey game. Oh, Benning lost it there. Good job by Kulikov. God, did we miss him? Kulikov is just so damn consistent, you know? Do we give Lomberg 1x4? I don't know how many players from the outside we're looking at bringing in. We are so loaded with forwards. We've got so many guys we don't know if we're going to be able to keep. They're going to re-sign Greer, Gadjevich. Maybe we keep Cole Schwint. I'd like Vilmanis to get some ice time. If Cole Reinhardt keeps scoring, they're going to sign him. Hey, cruise control. And then there's the whole Brady Tkachuk possibility, right? Oh, no, that was bad. Good job, Bubba. Good job. You okay, Bob? Okay, Bob's okay. No, Draisaitl's out for the regular season, Lilia. He is out for the rest of the regular season. Edmonton has their own Marlins, man, all dressed in orange. Haven't seen him on TV just yet. The rest of the games that are going on now, what do we got? Blackhawks beating the Wild right now. The Preds beating the Kraken. Sabres and Sharks just started, along with Lightning, Canucks, Mammoth Knights. Come on, San Jose. You can do it. Come on, guys. I don't know that I would think that we would consider bringing Gudis back. Maybe. That would be a wild bottom pair, Kulikov and Gudis. But I really get the feeling like they want to try to bring in some youth. Like, we've given Samoskevich 2 years worth of chances now. He's probably going to get another year. I'd really like to see Vilmanis get ice time. And then one of the defensive prospects, we may see them just go with one of the younger kids at defense, unless we do well in the draft lottery and draft somebody. That could obviously be a game changer for us as well. I don't know. I'm shocked that the Wings won that game, but, you know, odd things happen when teams are desperate for points. I think Detroit may be really motivated to not choke it up again. Oh, we can't get to it. Boquist? I don't know if Boquist is... Boquist is signed. I can't... You said Bornquist, so I don't know if you're talking about Bornfoot or Boquist. I think Boquist, or I think... Hey, thank you, Danny. Appreciate that, man. I think that Bournefoot doesn't have a contract. No, he only had a 1-year deal. So I don't know if we'll continue to invest in him, but probably. Yeah, you missed the days of Sergei Bobrovsky joining the streams, right? All right, let's get a shorty now. Okay. What do we got? Lundell, Luosterainen. Can't see the defenseman. I'm moving my head like I'm waiting. I'm trying to move the TV camera. Oh. Come on, Ekblad. Do the thing. Good job. $1.20 left on the kill. Oh, almost. Right in front, and nobody from Edmonton was there. Good stuff. Yeah, Edmonton's power play does not look all that energetic. Good job, Jones. Oh, watch out. There we go. Edmonton's power play looks awful. Yeah, Marchand Shorty. 30 seconds left. Is Benning actually good or just playing well for the time being? He has some skills. He does have some skills. The question with him is going to be his size. She's basically Marchand's size. He's definitely got puck moving skills, and he's got 2 assists tonight. So certainly there's some positives to his game. And he does, we've seen good and bad. I've seen him make some good plays, and then I've seen, he got walked one time, but he's a young rookie kid, It wasn't a good night when he was with Sabrango the other night. That was awful. But Mackey got hit. Jeez. But I suppose Benning's going to continue to get more opportunities. Yeah, if Benning was a forward, he would be doing pretty well for himself. I mean, Zito saw something in the kid, right? I mean, he drafted a 5'9" defenseman. Boy, Samuel's getting pissy out there. This is fun now. There's only 8 minutes left in the period. This is just... Nurmax is too small, can't move his bodies out of the crease, right? Yeah. That's a problem. Exactly, Colin. Yeah, physical shift from Samoskevich, but he's supposed to get the goal in the 10th round of the shootout tonight. What's that, Ryan? There's too many teams there. Well, Olechka, it's interesting that you would ask that because this is the first time since game 2 that the top 5 on defense have all been out there healthy at the same time. It's the first time since game 2 we had Ekblad, Forsling, Mikula Jones with Kulikov on the bottom pair. All right, so 6.5 minutes of this period's going by fast. That's for sure. Yeah, we look way different, don't we? I mean, it helps that we're playing Edmonton. They obviously care about this game. Yeah, they've got their legs about them. So says Mikula Jones, I've never seen something as beautiful. The one thing that I've been thinking is, I said this last night or the other night in the recap, Kachuk looks good to me. Like, considering he had all of the rest and, his body's had some extra time to recover, I think he looks really good. And so my point there is that you can extrapolate that out to like Barkov and some of these other guys that are going to be coming off of injuries but have had an extended amount of time off, like especially Barkov not playing this year. I think we could see a lot of these guys come back next year and be really good and in strong shape. Hey, Dietrich. Yeah, I'll let him know. Cal's having a good trip. Exactly, Susie. What a difference it made having all of our defense, right? Right. It's one thing to say, well, the next man up and this guy will do the job or this guy will do the job, but we won 2 cups in a row. There's a reason for that, and it's because it's a hell of a team. You know what I mean? This is not McDavid, Draisaitl, and trying to put something around them. It's a hell of a team, and when you get to the point where you've out 6, 7, 8 players on a regular basis, we just couldn't duplicate things. On top of everybody in the Eastern Conference being better. All right after this power play. Let's go. Let's get the third. Oh, Lundell just missed. Hey, there we go. Lundell, outstanding. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Excellent. Real. How are we going to blow this one? I don't think we will tonight. Okay. So during the intermission, when JC is back with us in the intermission, there's going to be a trivia, a giveaway. So I believe that means, JC, we're going to have a trivia question for you, and whoever answers it first correctly, I assume, will be who wins the prize. But we'll let JC tell you what that's going to be. So hang around for the intermission. Exactly, Patel. Yeah. All right. Gotcha, JC. Okay. Good stuff. All right. I want to look up something. All right. Good stuff. $4.13 left. I'm hungry. See, I had my stuff during the intermission, and now I got the munchies. Not the Dipsy Doodles, Randy. Yeah, the Oilers probably still make it. San Jose needed to win both games against them. They already lost the first one. There we go. And it's out. Dang it. Hey, Deuce. Oh, you're eating salt and vinegar chips? Oh, I'm going to eat after the game. I probably have a little snack, like a little bit of yogurt during the intermission. But when I eat the same meal after each game, when the recap is up, I eat 3 peanut butter and jelly waffles. All organic, healthy stuff, not the garbage. But I have to eat that so I can keep some weight on. Oh, we almost had it at the side of the net. Where's the mixed nuts, cheese balls? I don't think you guys want me chewing into the mic, though, right? We don't want to do that. Manny says the Swedish Oilers team cannot beat the Panthers even when they're completely exhausted. That's for sure. They are. Well, half the team's out, right? I mean, I expected better from Edmonton tonight. They need points, you know? Exactly, Icy. This is the first of 15 straight, right? Oh, boy. Cole Reinhardt, is he okay? It would kind of make sense if he got hurt, though. Shrimp Alfredo. That's not bad. I'll take it. That sounds good. See, now I'm getting hungry. Shrimp Alfredo. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Woo. Good job. God, Samo just can't keep the puck on his stick. Come on. Oilers trying to get one back here. 42 seconds left. Still can't clear. Ah! That's blocked. All right, Samuel blocked the shot. Good job. Oh, no. Stop it. Still can't clear. 30 seconds left. Another block. Oilers still get it back. Blocked by Forsling. Good job. Get the clear. Let's go. Greer, Forsling. And everybody's late, so they just stopped and went in. Exactly, Real. This is the last win before the tank. All right. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let me take care of this. Let's see. How bad is it? There goes my mic again. Ah, jeez. Come on, Joss. All right. That's good enough. Okay. All right. Hey, thank you, Daniel, the Beach Bum. Appreciate you, bud. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
All right. Okay, so did you get my text?
I did.
Hey,
I
look
did.
at this
Thank
guy.
you for that.
Look
This
at
lady,
guy.
this little lady.
Oh, lady, yeah, all right. She's gone. She took off. That's it. I've been known to scare the ladies away. So
she usually has a flower on and stuff like that.
gotcha.
All right, when you get the chance, shoot me a second question.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me think about that now. Let me see. Do you want to make it somewhat
Make it tough. Make it tough.
Tough? Okay, so you need a tiebreaker, right? All right. We'll make it channel related.
Oh, I agree with Beach Bum that when Bob is hot, he's hot. All right.
All right, let me know if that works for you.
Yeah, whatever you send, it'll work.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go yell at the camera. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Thanks, JC.
Whatever you send, it'll work.
Okay. All right.
All right, chat. You guys are stuck with me again for another intermission. But we're gonna make this one a little fun. So I'll let you guys decide. We're gonna do two trivia giveaways. Now the question is, which one do we want to do first? All right. So what we're giving away is a jumbo patch Alexander Barkov with game worn jersey. This one is numbered 68 out of 149. This one is numbered or a rookie signed Dmitry Kulikov. So which one do we want to do first? I'll let the chat decide. So while you guys type out which one we're doing first, let me close the door. So far, Barkey's in the lead. All right, so the Barkey game used jersey is the card that we're going to give away first here. You guys can see it well. I know there's a lot of glare. Sorry, hold on. You guys can see it well. I know there's a lot of glare. Sorry, hold on. All right, so the question for this card, these are questions that Jaws came up with. So all right, so the question is, which active or former Panthers player is closest to Jaws' age? Active or former Panthers player is closest to Jaws' age? Type your answers in the chat. Type your answers in the chat. Colin got it. Colin got it. Yager, even though he spelled it wrong, but Colin got it. So Colin got it. Colin got it. Email Jaws. Even though he spelled it wrong. We'll get this card out to you. Colin got it. Joe Biden. Email Jaws. No comment. Joe Biden. Good job, Colin. So we'll make sure just email Jaws' email. Once he gets back, we'll have him put it up in the chat so we can get this card to you. We'll make sure just email Jaws' email. Once he gets back, we'll have him put it up in the chat so we can get this card to you. All right. So the second question. Let's see. Hold on a second. Sorry, everybody. All right. So the second question. Let's see. Hold on a second. All right, so for this one, it's going to be channel related. Again, Jaws came up with the questions, so we're going to give away this one signed Dmitry Kulikov channel related rookie card. So we're going to give away signed Dmitry Kulikov channel related rookie card. All right, Colin, since you already won one, you're out of this one. All right, Colin, since you already this jacket, I think it came from the NHL shop. You're out of this. It was a Christmas gift from the missus. The NHL shop. It was a Christmas. All right, so the question is, which former Panthers player did Jaws name his first dog after for the Kulikov card? Which former Panthers player did Jaws name his first dog after for the Kulikov card? Oh, Jamie's got it. Jamie's got it. Beezer. Jamie's got it. So Jamie's, we'll make sure this goes out to you. Jamie's got it. Beezer. Good job to our winners, Colin and Jamie's. So again, once Jaws gets back, we'll make sure he puts the email up so you guys can get in touch with him, and I'll get these cards out to you. And Jamie's. Again, once Jaws gets back. Hold on, let's see for giggles. We got something else we can give away here. 1 second. Hold on, let's see for giggles. We got something else we can give away here. 1 second. All right, I got one here. Let's do one for giggles. think of a question. So we're gonna give away, lastly, this signed Peter Worrell card. Think of a question. So we're gonna give away, lastly. Eyes, there is a pattern. Peter Worrell card. So we're gonna give away, lastly. Eyes, there is a pattern. All right. So let me think of this question really quick. All right. So let me think of this question real quick. All right, I'm pretty sure I've asked this question before in a giveaway, but we're gonna do it again because I kind of like this one. The answer is Owen Tippett. It's always Owen Tippett. All right, I'm pretty sure I've asked this question before. So the first person to guess the number and all the names that the Florida Panthers arenas that they've played in. Name all the names of the arena that they have played in. Arenas that they've played in. Name all the names of the arenas that they have played in. All right, so name the arenas that all the Panthers have called home, basically. Name the arenas that all the Panthers have called home, basically. Guys, I think you're missing one. Guys, I think you're missing one. Here, let's see. Pull it up as well. Pull it up as well. You're missing two, actually, guys. You're missing two, actually, guys. You're missing two. Philip missing one. Philip missing one. So look at what Philip said. He's missing one. So look at what Philip said. He's missing one. So the first person to say it. Look at what Philip said. First person to say it. Put them. They got to be all in the chat. First person to say it. Put them. They got to be all in the chat. Eyes, you're still missing three. Eyes, you're still missing three. How you doing, Derek? Derek, we're doing a quick trivia giveaway for this signed Peter Worrell. If you can name all six of the arenas that the Panthers have called home, you'll win the card. Name all 6. I don't care if you had to Google it. That's fine. You'll win the card. I don't care if you had to Google it. That's fine. Collins out. Collins out. You guys want a hint? Copy and paste is a sweet thing. So first person to hit it. Collins out. Collins out. You guys want a hint? Copy and paste is a sweet thing. So first person to hit it. Come on, guys. Somebody's got to do it. For the signed Peter Worrell card. Come on, guys. Somebody's got to do it. For the signed Peter Worrell card. It's funny because you've all said it, but like some are missing the ones that somebody else said and vice versa. It's funny because you've all said it, but like some are missing the ones that somebody else said and vice versa. You're missing one, Eyes. You're missing one. You're missing one, Eyes. You're missing one. This is why I love this question. It's always a brain teaser. This is why I love this question. It's always a brain teaser. Let's see. Let's see. Daniel, you're missing one. Eyes got it. Eyes finally got it. Eyes, you finally got it. So we'll get this card out to you, Eyes. Eyes got it. Daniel, you were missing the Miami Arena. We'll get this card out to you, Eyes. All right, so our winner is Eyes, Colin, and hold on, who was the other one?
Who got the Yager?
James. Oh, so
Jameson?
the Yager. No. So Colin got the Yager question. So Jamie's wins this card.
Nice.
Game used, Barkov numbered card.
No shit. Damn.
Jamie's wins a signed Kulikov rookie card.
Oh my God. Look at that.
And Eyes, after many attempts, he wins the signed Peter Worrell card.
Oh wow. Is that to go with the stick? Do I have to send him the stick too?
No.
No.
That goes this way.
Yes, sir.
So if you can, put your email up in the chat. Make sure that the winners reach out to you. We'll get these cards out.
Yeah. So everybody, I probably have almost. It was Colin, Jameson, and Eyes. You guys know the email flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com.
Yep.
I think they're probably already in there. I'm sure.
And then I'll send you a text, and we'll confirm the winners.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey, man, I appreciate you doing this. You only got one more night. You have to deal with it.
Right?
So
I gotta find more shit to give away now.
I don't want to make you give away all your good stuff. I got stuff I got stuff I can throw in too.
My wife is in the background laughing. She's like, "Give it all away, dude. Just get rid of it all."
Yeah, I've had success at many yard sales where that was the exact thing is the guy's stuff out there and the wife's like, just give it away.
Yeah.
All right,
here's the brains behind the operation. Really quick.
Oh. Hey.
She just snuck in really quick.
Yeah. No,
man, anytime. I'll see you guys at the next one.
All right, well, I appreciate you. See you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Very, very cool. Okay. Excellent. Thank you again, JC. That was awesome. We'll have to When Kyle comes back, we'll run a poll to say whose intermissions do you prefer, JC or Kyle? Okay, yeah, eyes, that would be awesome too. Yeah, that's appreciated for sure, for sure. Oh, I have this on muted. Okay, there we go. All right. For 1 year, call it the Fluffy Arena. Man, I love that. That's right. It was named Florida Live for the 1 year. You're right. All right. Let's go, you stupid Dolphins. Finish this game up. Verhaeghe's taking the draw. That's a good question. I don't know how much the naming rights are. I can't imagine. Uh-oh. Jeez. Already 2 big saves. Hey, Derek. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Flying Fluffy Arena sounds awesome. Bex, yeah, it's just one game. It's just one game, right? Now, if they go into Calgary tomorrow and win again, then we have a problem. Trent Frederick not on the bench. Jeez. Last thing they need is more injuries. Come on, Cooley. What do you guys think? 5? Oh, my. That was a nice pass from Sam Miskevich, and Rodriguez got robbed. Yeah. Benny. Oh, Reinhardt. Oh, that was not good. Come on, kid. Just take the shots. So Edmonton came out really ready to go for about a minute. And that was it. Oh, hey, Janias. No, I figured it happens to me too, man. No worries, right? Yeah, come on, Sharks. See, we agree there, Ryan. Verhage, rebound. Oh, Kachuk in front. Nothing could happen, though. Ooh. Oh, that's okay, Janias. I get it, right? Yeah, it's all good. We the Oilers are gonna have bigger games this year, you know. Florida probably not. Yeah, you're the bridesmaid so you can win the cup. It happens, right? You know, especially the first series could have gone any way in that game 7. Hey, JC, appreciate you, bud. Yeah, that big thanks to JC for helping me out during the intermissions when Kyle's away. I went and had my little snack. I had to say goodnight to the wife because she not feeling well. She got a bad headache, so she went to bed. Absolutely, Janias. Yeah. Yeah, it's one thing to start the season and be like, we could do it, but like as things have gone on for us here, even Maurice has basically had to admit that they played a lot of hockey, you know. I mean, over the 3 years, the Panthers played an entire another 82 game season over and above. And it just eventually catches up to you. Yeah, it could be the Oilers and Kings again. The Kings might finally have it to get to them this year. So this is just a quiet third period. I'm surprised by this. Yeah, exactly, Janias. The Panthers wouldn't even be that far out in the West. Is what it is, though. It goes different ways every year. Nice save, Bubba. The crowd is kind of dead in there tonight. $12.54. Oh my goodness. Nico Mikula just assassinated that dude. Hagee. Just dump it. Just dump it. Damn it, Carter. Dump the puck deep. That's what we do with a 3-0 lead with 12 minutes left in the game. We just dump it deep. Chucky. Verhage. Back to Bennett, who loses it. He never really had it, though, on the pass. Oh, here comes this McDavid guy again. Did you see Bobby flash that leather at him? Huh? Did you see him flash that leather at McDavid? I quite enjoyed that. That was nice. Yeah, good old Bubba. He's like, not today, man. We're not doing this here tonight. I am really surprised by how Edmonton's playing tonight. I thought they would come out with more energy. So let's see what we got. The Preds beat the Kraken. The Blackhawk beat the Wild. Sabres and Sharks, no score. End of first. Lightning 1-0 over the Canucks. Utah 3-0 over Vegas after one. The Pacific sucks. Yeah, Bubba's 37. Yeah. Yeah, without Draisaitl, McDavid isn't the same. I do feel good about next year. I do wonder, with Barkov having the entire year off now, like how fresh is he going to be? You know he's going to be stronger. He's going to have had an entire year off. I know rehab, doesn't count as off, but in terms of the normal hockey bumps and bruises that you get from playing, he could come back as an absolute monster. Oh, thank you, Chopper. There you go, David. Yeah. All right. We got to get one more, and then I don't think they wouldn't pull the goalie at 4-0, would they? Good job, Bubba. Nope. And it's out. We are playing actual Panthers hockey tonight. Uh-oh. And he whiffed. Oh yeah, we were definitely just chilling, that's for sure. Kyle's doing good. He's in Florida for 10 days because it was his birthday 2 days ago. So I sent him on vacation for his birthday. I try to make sure he goes every year to Florida for, that's where my parents live. That's where grandma and grandpa and my brother is. I try to make sure he gets there for a week to 10 days every year. But he's good. Yeah, exactly, JC. All right, David. Appreciate you, buddy. No, he didn't want to go to a game this year. I wanted to send him now so that he wouldn't have to stream the late games. And so we're on the road. And he was, the team hasn't been great. He didn't want to go without me. He was actually supposed to go fishing on a charter boat with my dad tomorrow, but I guess they're going to have like 10-foot seas, and so they canceled the charter. The charter canceled the charter. All right, so we're just under 9 minutes. Good stuff. Well, it really shows what we're capable of when we have energy, right? Oh, hey, who ran into Bob? Hey. Okay. Yeah, I guess Bob's okay. I want to see the replay. Jaws, you used to live at the villages in Florida where they hang out the bath loofahs, but I got oh. We went last year to a game together, Janias. We went down there for Christmas last year together. Good job, Bubba. Uh-oh. Huh! It just won't go in for them. There's the clear. Good stuff. No, I don't have the weights. There's no room here for me to I would be dangerous with the stuff. It's like watching Game 6 of 2025 all over again, isn't it, Alechka? Yeah. Yep. Panthers definitely wanted to make sure they got this one. This kind of got to be a little bit depressing for an Oilers fan. Can't clear. That's not good. We're going to need Bubba to stop. No, here we go. Samo, don't lose the puck, you little... Good job, kid. Good job. Ugh. Damn it. Mackey right to the dressing room. You other fans are used to it. That's true. That's true. But just for you Oilers fans, yeah, you think Mackey took a skate to the face? Ay, 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 ay. For you Oilers fans, this is the far and away the best the Panthers have looked in maybe months. This is not how we've played all year. This is an imposter team you guys are losing to. If we played like this all year, we'd be in a freaking playoff spot. Exactly, burned oils. Yeah. Bob's laser's shooting out of his eyeballs tonight. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, I know, Great White. I seen. Hopefully he's okay. Are they going to show it over here? No. Hey, all right. Right off the draw. All right. Jeez. Good stuff. Exactly, Oleshka. Yep. Okay. MJ. Yeah, Jameson, good point. Yeah, no way, Jose, right? Not tonight. Okay. Let me see something. Because Edmonton 77 points. Yeah, I mean, they're in a playoff spot. They need points for seeding, but that's about it. Yeah, they're really playing like the old Cats tonight. Yep. That's a good question, MJ. Yes, Swaggy's no move clause kicked in this year. Yeah. Good job, Bubba. Well, yeah, but you have to waive it. You have to waive the no move. I don't think Verhage would waive his no move. His wife just had a baby. Yeah, Bennett has a career high in points now. Yeah. Yeah, why would Swaggy want to leave, right? That's all he needs to do is tell his brand new bride, hey, let's go pick up the baby. We're moving. We're going to Buffalo. No. Hey, Bulvar. Yeah. Edmonton just, I don't have an explanation for how they've played tonight. Like, Panthers obviously look good, but Edmonton has not shown any interest in matching. It's just they're like, whatever, let them win. Like, they're not matched our energy at all. Hey, thank you, Great White. Thank you, bud. Much, much, much appreciated, buddy. So is this the real Bob or the AI Bubba? No, this is the real Bubba. This is the real Bubba. See, Bob, for me, Bob is when it's like, Bob, it's when he allows a goal. But when he does good, it's like, good job, Bubba. So this is the real Bubba. Yeah, Mr. Krabs, exactly. You would think so, but nope. And this is without Barkov, Reinhardt, and Marchand. Edmonton just did not bring it tonight. That's for sure. Real deal, Great White. Yep. Oh, Carla. Hey, I'd love to see that. I don't think they'll empty, though. Let's make it. Come on. Make it 5. Make it 5. Oh, held in by Benning. Uh-oh. This kid going to score again? We'll never get rid of him then. Benning held it in again. I don't think Samoskevich came back. What a play. Greer. Yeah, we are finishing this game. That is for sure. They don't even know where the hell the puck is. I believe so, Philip. Yeah. I would hope so. Forsling just hits the dude for no reason. McKenna already has a Panthers jersey. And they're just holding the puck behind the net. Look at this. I thought they were going to hold it the whole time. Can we get it out? It's out. I deflected out of play. Good stuff, huh? Yeah, they just like quit. Yeah, I remember that, Eyes. I do. They did the whole sled thing, and then we got smoked. That's right. It only took 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's Jameson. Super short. All right, 2 points, huh? And a shutout for Bubba. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Bob says I'm all in on the tank, but this has been really fun, right? Hold on. Oh, jeez. Hold on a second. Let me pause that so I can take these off. I'm sick of having those things in my head. Okay, stay. All right, how we doing? Okay. Rats on the ice in Edmonton. Oh, man, that ain't right. But it is. Yeah. Good job, Bubba. 4 shutouts for a 37-year-old in one season. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Hey, we'll take it. I did not expect Edmonton to just not even. They didn't even show up. Like, they just did not even show up whatsoever. We needed this. This was good. The last 2 games have been really, really bad. Boss has got to rest Ekblad, Bennett, and Lusto tomorrow. What about Forsling? Don't you think at some point he should catch a break too? That's the one guy that I've been kind of figuring might need some time. You know what I mean? Oh, here's Kyle. Hold on a second. Let me get with Kyle. He watched the second and third period. Good stuff. Love destroying Edmonton. What's that? Hold on a second. Hey, thank you, Kate. Thank you, bud. Much appreciated. I can't talk. Pizza time. Extra meat for the Bob shutout. Extra sauce for it being against Edmonton. Right on, Panthers. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you. Very cool. Oh, yeah. Kyle's on vacation. Yeah, Benning. Yeah, we're never going to get rid of Benning again. We're never going to get rid of the fake Reinhardt. The whole video I made today is already null and void because now they scored goals. We'll never get rid of them. You're going to order yourself a pizza. The Oilers, they need points. I don't know if they can blow it fully. They got 77 points. They could definitely fall to a wild card spot, but the Kraken Kings are at 71. That's the closest to the Oilers. I don't know if they'll completely blow that. Yeah, the Oilers look terrible. They look terrible. They look like they weren't even interested. You know? It's just really wild. So you think they're in trouble because Ingram is terrible? Well, he's still been the better of the two, right? By far. Chuck Norris reportedly rushed to the hospital. Jeez. That's not good. Yeah, 6 points are doable if Edmonton continues to play like that. Listen to the Barn Burner podcast tomorrow. Calgary-based. I've seen them before. Yeah, they'll be dumping on Edmonton. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Will the Panthers get rid of Hinestroza? I don't know. It's been Zito's history to kind of like the bigger guys, and Hinestroza is not the biggest guy, and Cole Reinhardt's definitely a bigger dude. And you saw, he got the opportunity tonight. So while I like Hinestroza's play style, I have a suspicion that if either one of the two actually stick, it might end up being Reinhardt. Chuck is 86 now. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, 4 shutouts for a 37-year-old is pretty good. It's just not been the best season all the way around for everybody. Matthew Schaefer becomes the youngest defenseman in the NHL history to record 50 career points. Man. Andrew, glad I didn't spend 120 to go to that. LMAO, what an embarrassing performance we did tonight. Andrew, it was not Edmonton's best night. It was, and the same can be true in reverse for the Panthers. We're sitting here watching the game and we're like, who is this team? They haven't looked like this in months. So it kind of goes both ways, right? Yep. Congrats to Bio, 801 games. Yep. All right. Yep. Good night, JC. All right, everybody. I got to roll. I got to go do the recap and try to get that up to everybody. Quick turnaround, noon tomorrow. That's for sure. Good stuff. Now, are we going to go lose to Calgary after this? I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't blow the tank too much, right? But we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Much love, appreciation. Should you get to Rhino 1, get the original Reinhardt. The original. Yeah, don't get the other one. The other one's not safe. Not yet. Get the original. All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to go get the recap up to you. I'll see you again tomorrow at noon.